Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to the morning tea. Courtney and I are pumped up.
Yes. With the pumped up kids.
I was playing him Big Booty Hose, the song we talked about yesterday, because I forgot to play it for him before I left. I need to put it on my Instagram story. I know I forgot.
Please
Don't worry. I will remember today. You guys, we have so much, obviously, to talk about on this Valentine's Day. Justin Bieber finally released Changes.
It's out.
And the believers are living.
They're believing.
Other people not believing, but that's okay.
They
really,
took a nap.
The number one thing people are talking about is the fact that that baby voice is at the end of the first track. What the baby voice means, of course, people are thinking it's hinting at a Hailey pregnancy. But Courtney and I are going to break everything down for you guys. We're going to tell you our opinions on the album, all of that good stuff.
Okay.
We got to break that all down.
We got to break it on down. We got to see if Changes was changing lives.
I think you guys can already tell what Courtney's reaction is based on that little expression.
I have comments.
But
I have a little bit of commentary
I'll
on
let you guys wait for
Miss
it.
Changes.
I could just tell you're like, it's changing. I could tell. You don't feel changed.
We're going to get there.
Okay. We're also, you guys, going to talk about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, a little royal news. We also are going to talk about Rob Pattinson because selfishly it's Valentine's Day.
I thought about
you
you
know
yesterday.
I love him. Yes, and we got the first look at him in his Batman uniform. If you guys remember, a lot of people have been hating on my man Rob Pattinson for being cast as the next Batman, but he looks fantastic.
Yeah, he looks good.
And I'm ready to go to bat. Literally, with whoever disagrees with me on that. We're also talking about Tana Mongeau, you guys. She's commenting on what it's like being single. We're talking about Wendy Williams. She got herself in some hot water yesterday and put out an apology this morning. We're also talking about Rihanna. She is in the studio. She is in there with Pharrell.
Yes.
It is very exciting.
The album ain't coming yet.
I know, which Courtney feels some type of way
I'm
about
just
it not
thirsty.
coming yet. I know, we're
I'm
dehydrated.
thirsty.
We're beyond dehydrated. We're also talking about Demi Lovato, you guys. She's getting a lot of backlash for posting about Justin Bieber. We're going to break that all down.
What?
Oh, yes. You
Really?
didn't see this. I know you
I
didn't. Which is why I actually didn't say anything, because I prefer to just see your natural live
Demi
reaction.
can live one day.
No, I will say I love Demi. You guys know I'm a Lovatic, but when I saw this pop up on my timeline last night, I was annoyed.
Really?
Times 10. Oh, I was so annoyed.
I'm going to ask you this before we move on. Did she say something slick about Taylor?
No, it wasn't
Okay.
anything slick about Taylor.
That's all I care
It
about.
was just proving that Scooter Pooter is the actual worst.
Gotcha.
Which we already knew, but now we just have even more confirmation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Yes, prepare
I
yourself.
gotta go to war.
We also are going to talk about the other new music that was dropped today, just a little bit, you guys. We're going to talk about Billie Eilish, Sam Smith, Migos and Travis Scott dropped a song as well. Sabrina Carpenter, which
That's my
haven't
girl.
heard about her
Sabrina
in
Carpenter.
forever.
Listen, y'all, real quick. Stop sleeping on Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know what is going on with her record label, but this young lady makes excellent music, and for whatever reason, the masses don't know about it. Please stream some Sabrina Carpenter before this day is over.
Especially her new song. It's actually really good. I listened to it this morning. I really, really liked it.
I love me some Sabrina
I know
Carpenter.
you do. And
Yes.
whenever I saw that, because no one was even talking about the fact she dropped new music.
She's
I
doing
just
like
happened to
Mean
see
Girls
it on
Broadway
Twitter.
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
And then I went and gave it a listen on Spotify, and I was like, wait, why is this not getting more attention? It's actually a really good
She
song.
be singing her expletive off.
Yes.
That young lady.
Yes. We also have a lot of Car Jenner news, you guys. We're talking Sophia Richie. Lionel is out here sharing some of her hidden talents we didn't know she had.
Oh, Lionel.
We're also talking about Kylie Jenner. I don't know why I hesitated on Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner. She ended up making a big hair transformation last night, and let's just say she's copying yours truly. No wig. This is legit.
Oh, she took scissors to her scalp?
took scissors. Well, she didn't really plan on taking scissors to her scalp, by what it sounds like, but she did take scissors to her scalp.
Oh.
We'll get there. We also have an update further proving that Khloe and Tristan are already back together, because we have a new report stating how the Kar-Jenners would feel if they got back together, and shocker, it's positive. So just reinstating our theory already. And we also have a little bit of Rob and Chyna news. We got an update as far as the depositions and all of those court documents that have started to come to light. Chyna did actually admit to wrapping the phone cord around Rob's neck. But part of that evidence I believe she's using to have this whole lawsuit thrown out is the fact that it was in a joking way. She was just joking. You know, we all joke and wrap iPhone cords around each other's necks. Like, that's normal.
I just don't understand.
I'm like, of all excuses, I feel like that's actually kind of like the worst excuse.
Blac Chyna fans, all four of y'all that watch this, can you explain to me how you can playfully wrap a cord around
Like,
somebody's
how is
neck?
that possible? How does that work? How does
Listen,
that work?
I have a lot of comments, but I'm not going to make them because Wendy just got in trouble. But just know that I don't believe that it was how you playfully around Rob neck.
Right.
That's not
Exactly.
sounding realistic.
It's also Shampong Friday, you guys, and it's Valentine's Day, so you know it's going to be a super fun show.
Yes.
We also got chocolate-covered strawberries, and I'm so
Festive
excited.
queen.
Well, I went to go get donuts for the office this morning. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted about it, and the donut place had chocolate-covered strawberries, and I was so pumped because we had talked about this. I always have chocolate-covered strawberries on Valentine's Day. I was telling Courtney, my dad has literally got my sister and I chocolate-covered strawberries, and my mom, since like I can remember being able to eat for Valentine's Day.
That's a cute tradition.
Right? And so now, except now I'm really spoiled because now I always expect to get chocolate-covered strawberries on
And they're big,
Valentine's Day.
Madison.
Yeah, these are very large. They were jumbo size.
They are jumbo.
Do we cheers?
Yeah,
Okay,
cheers.
are we doing it
Let me
right
get a
now?
little napkin.
I know. I've tried to get us a little napkin.
Oh, yes. Now, y'all, this is it. Because this is a good chocolate.
How are you eating that so gracefully? I just made a mess over here.
Strawberry is my favorite fruit, girl. You gotta know how to eat.
I know.
Now, the chocolate is not cheap chocolate. Because you could taste when it's cheap.
This is not.
This is a moment.
I don't remember how much they were because I bought it along with a lot of other things, but really good.
Yes.
Okay, SK Donuts in LA. I do.
Okay, donuts in LA.
I see Leo just took a close-up on me, and I look absolutely ridiculous. I can tell.
Gabby
I can tell
said,
that was not cute.
Gabby said, Shambong Dave, can you come out today?
Oh, yes. We'll make Shambong Dave come out today.
Like he's a groundhog.
because
Can you
it-
come out today?
It is Valentine's Day, and we know that Shambong Dave does have some T-Tribe fans.
Yes.
So we got to give the T-Tribe what they want. Do
Yes.
not worry. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Yes, Tina, we do need the Shambong to go with that.
No.
This would be really...
Strawberries and champagne. If you've ever seen Flavor of Love,
I was like...
do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, good.
Because I used to... I mean, I will say, back in the day, Flavor of Love used to be it.
I'm so glad we got to do that because I love that
Right?
part of the first episode.
Also, we have Patricia saying, can Leo be my Valentine? So Leo's got some T-Tribe fans too.
Come on!
Woo, woo,
See, I love
woo.
that.
We love it. We love it.
Because if
we
you love
it,
us,
we
you gotta
love
love us all.
That's true. We're a team.
Yes.
The team puts on the morning tea for you guys every day.
The tea.
The team. That was some Wesley alliteration there. We have Desiree, good morning from Colorado. Made alive for once. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I'm like literally eating for
We also have Emerald saying, OMG, I finally made it. I watch y'all all the time. I got my promotion yesterday in only 7 months. That normally takes people a year or two. Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Let's go. Y'all keep securing them bags.
What a way to celebrate Valentine's Day.
And we're sending out all of our positive vibes to all of y'all that are sending out resumes. Y'all trying to get these jobs. Because it's hard out there.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Music Lover asked if I put, I can't even talk, strawberries in my champagne like Pretty Woman. And yes, sometimes I do. Sometimes I drink
Is
a
that
plain.
where that's from?
Well, it's always kind of been a thing, but Pretty Woman really made it an iconic combination.
Y'all, I literally thought that was something that Goldie made up on Flavor
No.
of Love in the first
Oh,
episode.
no. It's Pretty Woman. She goes to the Beverly Wilshire. She's in the nice hotel for the first
This
time.
is the one about she's an escort.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he orders some champagne to the room along with some strawberries, and she
Okay.
like eats the strawberries and drinks the champs, and it's a moment. It is an iconic moment if you've seen that movie.
Wealthy
and
woman
if you
teens.
haven't, that needs to be fixed this weekend. You have plenty of time.
Julia
Julia Roberts looks good in that movie.
I know that on Valentine's Day weekend, you are not trying to subject me to Julia Roberts.
I'm going to. I'm going to try.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not watching that film. So don't ask me on
I
Tuesday.
would rather you, I will give you that over to All the Boys I Love Before
I'll watch
PM.
that instead. I'm not a Julia Roberts fan like
But
that. I'll take
it's
Lil Niece
good.
though. The niece was good. Unfabulous for my my millennials. Unfabulous. Now that was a show because Julia Roberts' niece, whose name I can't remember, she was strumming on that guitar.
Are you talking about Emma?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen Emma one time out in LA, and I'm pretty sure she was doing something in the bathroom, if you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, it was a whole thing. She like walked in, grabbed one drink, her and her friend were in the bathroom for a long time, then they came out, and then they just left.
She was dating Evan before.
Yeah, they were, because
And
they
now-
both did American Horror Story.
And who is she dating now?
I don't know who she's dating. She's dating somebody now.
I don't know who
You do like Emma. She
I like
always
her.
plays kind of like the
Scream 4.
sassy sorority girl. I kind of like that. Also, we have a
Ooh.
5, 6,
Oh,
7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet
Oh, we're
ya.
doing it with our
Miss
coffee.
Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, ya, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go, go, go Mika. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Mika, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to have another bite.
Oh my God. I'm making
We
a
look
mess.
real stupid, and I love it.
We look absolutely insane. Okay, let's get started with the tea because I feel like everyone is probably grossed out at me trying to eat these chocolate-covered
They
strawberries.
can hear it on the mic and stuff. Sorry.
I know. Sorry, everybody. Okay, let's pour it up.
I
We'll
got
put our
y'all.
snacks to the side.
I got y'all.
Okay, let's kick it off talking about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I'm talking with my mouth open, but just
Me.
roll with it. It's almost done. So new
almost
report from Radar Online, you guys. Kanye West is reportedly trying to get Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to join his Sunday service. A source said this would be a, quote, huge breakthrough for Kanye, as he wants his Sunday service to be the most powerful spiritual force in the world within a few years. He reportedly needs as much support from high-profile members as soon as possible to help it grow. Thoughts?
Are they spiritual people?
I feel like they are.
If they are spiritual people and their beliefs align with Kanye's beliefs, then go, I guess, question mark.
Do you feel like it's kind of like clout chasey, though?
I hate the fact that, like, y'all are trying to turn, or like Kanye's trying to do like a mega church thing. That's like
That's
so
how I
weird
feel
to
like.
me.
That's what I feel like.
Like,
It went from this like small exclusive thing that's supposed to be really spiritual, family oriented, to now I feel like it's giving me Scientology vibes.
And sometimes those mega churches, some of them are shady. You get what I'm saying? So like, that's where my mind is going. I don't like the sound of it, but if Kanye's doing something positive, I can't knock it. It just sounds cultish.
Right, exactly.
far.
I feel like some of you are not really into it either. Gabrielina says it sounds like an occult.
Cause you can go, and it's like cheap, y'all. Y'all can
Yeah.
go to Sunday service on a dime. So like no. Megan, stay
Shout out
away.
to Michelle. Happy
No.
Valentine's Day. Much love from South Africa. Yes, you guys
Shout out
are
to
not
South
here
Africa.
for it.
Yeah.
Star 500 says, run, Harry and Meghan, run.
Yeah, Star.
And yeah, oh my God, I'm dying. Zareda? I know I'm not saying that
Zareda.
correctly, but she said keeping up with the cult and then spelled cult with a K. And
Well,
that,
branding manager. There
that
you
was
go.
pretty good.
That was
pretty
excellent.
Good. That was pretty good. Okay, let's move on and talk about Rob Pattinson. My OG celeb crush, because you all know, well, actually, if you're new to the T-Tribe, you probably don't know, but I was a huge Twilight fan, a huge Twihard, if you will. Loved myself some Twilight back in the day, but Rob Pattinson is now the new Batman, and we finally got the first look at him in his Batman outfit. The
Yes,
movie's
ma'am.
director posted a video of one of the first looks. It's kind of one of their screen tests that they did when they first brought out the new suit. And I think Rob looks fantastic.
Me
Of
too.
course, people are on Twitter saying he looks scrawny. He doesn't live up to Ben Affleck. What do you think?
I think he looks great. I mean, every Batman is different, I feel like, and I feel like everyone, as they grow up, they choose a Batman. So maybe this is not the Batman for you, but
Right.
it's certainly the Batman for other people.
That's how I
get what I'm
feel.
saying?
And I don't think he looks scrawny. Like, his jawline is chiseled.
He looks good.
He looks tough. He looks like he's about to go fight some crime. I'm not really sure what Batman does, but I'm pretty sure he fights crime. I haven't watched the Batman movies.
None of them?
No. Oh, wait, I did watch the one with Heath Ledger. Was that Batman?
Oh, I thought you was gonna say the best one.
Oh,
and
no.
this is an unpopular
Oh,
opinion,
God.
so don't pay me any more,
Okay.
Maddison. The best Batman movie for me is Batman and Robin with George Clooney, Alicia Silverstone, and Queen Uma Thurman. And people say that that's
You
the worst
love
one.
Alicia Silverstone.
Oh yeah,
I know you
Madison,
love anything
you
with
know
her.
what time it is when it comes
I
to
know,
Alicia.
I know.
That movie is the best one because it was campy and it was clearly made for the gays.
Oh, right. Right.
That's the gays' choice.
Right. So maybe I should watch that one. Maybe I would like that one.
Chris O'Donnell had the nipples on the costume, girl. He had the nipples on the costume.
I do not remember that at all.
You don't? Uma Thurman when she came out as Batgirl? Yes.
I briefly remember Uma Thurman coming out as Batgirl, but
no,
I just
Uma came out as Poison Ivy.
Oh, Poison Ivy.
Yes.
Okay.
She was kissing the men's.
I'm so bad at the superhero movies.
It's okay.
That's
the one I own.
That is
I
the
own
one
that one.
thing I am not good at when it comes to movies. Also, Cloud Mags, such a cute little gif with the hearts. I love
let
it
me
so
see.
much. We also have Tavo Low.
Hey, Tavo.
Let me see. Scroll up. I lost it. Here we go. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day to my two most faves. I passed my state 4 times.
Woo!
I'm officially a realtor. Yes.
Shout out to the realtor.
Oh my gosh,
table.
congratulations. Now, if Courtney and I can ever secure our bag enough to own a home, we're calling you.
We got you.
When. Not if, when. When.
Yeah.
Also, people are loving that one as well.
Really?
Nicole says, I remember the nipples. Kelsey
Yes,
said,
okay, good.
that is not an unpopular opinion. Totally agree with that.
Oh, thank
so
the
yes,
Lord.
everyone is very on board.
I've
And
gotten dragged for saying that.
Wesley said, I need a superhero movie education. Honestly, that could be your movie education for me, because I have a lot that I need to make you watch.
But it's not so much about superhero movies. It's just old things. You know what I mean? That falls under a category of nostalgia for me. The other Batman movies, I think I've seen one or two, but like,
Okay.
It's not fun.
I hope
They're
that
not fun.
the one I said with the Joker and stuff, that's Batman. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was right when I said I saw the one with Heath Ledger.
Yes,
That was
yes.
Batman. Okay, just making sure. I didn't
Batman
want
will
to say
snap your neck.
I didn't want to say something stupid and then everyone comes back at me later and it's like, that wasn't Batman,
No,
that's
it's Batman.
Spider-Man.
You're fine.
Okay, good. All right, let's move on, although I could talk about Rob Pattinson all day, every day. But let's move on and talk about Tana Mongeau, you guys. So she recently opened up about her single life, especially now that it's Valentine's Day and her and Jake are officially done. She spoke to the Metro UK and admitted that being single has been a challenge. She said, quote, it's definitely been very difficult and it probably will be for a while, but I think that's what my online journey is. It's documenting that even if it isn't pretty, I'm taking it day by day. Some days I'm in Miami toothless, and some days I'm crying on my own. She went on to say that her and Jake are working on rebuilding their friendship, as that's something they lost sight of. She went on to say, quote, we both stepped back to really focus on our friendship, and I think that's what we'll focus on right now, building that foundation of that friendship.
Tana Mongeau, I think, is slowly becoming one of my favorite reality stars. Because
Really?
I think that Tana was like growing up, you know, with her childhood or whatever, and I imagine in my head was like, if I ever got an opportunity, girl, we gonna take it to the moon and I'm gonna put all my friends on. And that's literally what she did. She went from, you know, having maybe a tumultuous childhood, she speaks about it loosely, and now she gets to lose teeth in Miami, hang out with strippers, and literally live her best life. As annoying as she can be, Tana Mongeau, in my opinion, is the definition of living her best life, because it really doesn't matter what anyone says. We know her marriage is a sham. We know a lot of her stuff in the background is fake, but at the end of the day, the companies and brands are paying her couple commas to live her best life. I can't be mad at that.
I will say I do really like that she has brought her friends along for the journey, because you know that's something I find important. I say it all the time. That's what I ultimately want to do for my friends and family as well. So I do appreciate that. I think where I struggle, and it's just because I am a little older, I didn't grow up with content creators. I struggle with the sham to get it there, and like the marriage, and sometimes acting so absurd. I'm just like, oh my God. But that's just because I didn't grow up with that. I didn't grow up thinking like, oh my God, this is fun to watch, you know? I started talking about Tana Mongeau when I was already 26, where I was just like, dear God, what is happening?
Look at it this way, Maddison. Look at some content creators, or ones like Tana Mongeau, as an all-in-one, right? She creates content, she produces her own drama, and she get paid for it.
That's true.
Reality star and producer in one.
That is true. And honestly, I feel like she might be kind of playing up the difficulty of being single, considering her and Jake Paul weren't actually a thing. But if that's what she needs to do to continue that narrative and push her reality show, I mean, she's gonna keep doing it.
She said, please listen to my sob story so y'all can buy my fragrance, and them babies are buying them fragrances up like hotcakes.
And I feel like it helps too, because Jake Paul obviously posted that he's kind of dating somebody new, so it kind of helps her narrative in that sense as well, to be like, well, he's already moved on this Valentine's Day. I'm single. I'm working through it. Some days it's fun. Some days it's terrible. So I will say she is very, very, very smart and definitely knows how to play the game.
Shout out to her team.
Yes, let's shout out Jay. I just have to say, I love watching you. You guys make my work days brighter. I try to watch you as often as I can with my sneaky AirPod. LOL.
Hey, Jay.
You know that that's Courtney's favorite. It's just the one AirPod
That's all you can put one
the
in.
hair below. You're good to go. Shout out to Monica. Happy Valentine's Day. You two are my Valentine. Yes.
Hey, Monica.
We will gladly be your Valentine.
We accept.
Yes, we do. We do. I'm loving all the Valentine's Day love as well for the Tea Tribe. You guys are making me so happy. This is so great. We also have All One saying, honestly, Tana is the realest YouTuber because she's not perfect and she shows us everything. So there you go.
Well, she don't show you everything. She really don't. But it's part of her brand to make y'all feel like she's showing y'all everything.
Right, and honestly, it
She
works.
definitely ain't showing y'all, because I done been some places with Tana and y'all ain't never heard about it. So believe that. She ain't telling y'all everything. But she tell y'all enough so that y'all feel like, I'm really there, I'm really involved. Y'all
Right,
not.
enough. It makes you feel like you're in the strip club, also toothless. But you know what, we might not be seeing everything. That's okay though. Okay, let's move on and talk about Wendy Williams.
All right.
So Courtney's auntie Wendy found herself in some hot water yesterday. She made some comments about the LGBTQ community. It was specifically about gay men wearing skirts and heels.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So obviously once this happened, a lot of backlash started rolling in. She apologized this morning on Twitter. She posted a video statement essentially saying that, you know, she is a huge supporter of the LGBTQ community. She meant no malice behind what she said. It was just something, a joke that kind of, you know, came out the wrong way. And she said when she watched it back when she got home later, she was, you know, mortified by what she said. And she did make a promise to do better, to try, and that she was sorry. Some people have mixed opinions on her apology, and you said that you were getting some Twitter responses about that.
Yeah, before I get into the responses, I want to say this. I was explaining to Maddison in the office before we came out here to talk about this. The issue with what Wendy said is this. As a gay person, you may encounter at some point during your life, your journey, an altercation or a conversation with a woman, and a woman might say, well, you just need to be a man. You just need to stop playing in my clothes. You just need to stop acting so feminine. Stop being such a sissy, a princess even. You don't have to say the word, but it's all about the intent. You get what I'm saying? So I think what Wendy said triggered a lot of people. It was not right. However, for me personally, I was not offended as a fan of Wendy for a very long time. I know that Wendy supports the LGBTQ plus community. She's at Pride with Blac Chyna. Literally, the day before this happened, she was one of the people sitting up there in the media crying over Dwayne Wade's daughter.
Right.
So, I mean, obviously, to me, in my opinion, Wendy Williams is not homophobic. What she said was out of touch, and I understand why it offended some. And I do believe that she needed to make an apology, because y'all know, if Wendy ain't sorry, she's not apologizing for it. So she did apologize. For me, I'm choosing to accept. However, I do understand if you choose not to accept.
Right, because you kind of, it was like a mixed bag. I feel like some people were where you're at and saying, I know that she didn't mean anything by it. That's Wendy. She definitely supports us. We still got your back. And then other people were saying, no, you do need to do better because that triggered me and a memory, and I don't feel like this apology is sincere.
Can I read just 2 responses?
Yes.
I did tweet from my own personal Twitter account, like, hey, is this apology accepted? I got 2 responses, and one says, I don't know what to tell you. I love Wendy and I watch her every morning, but the stuff she says regarding the LGBTQ plus community is so out of touch and outdated. I love her, but I'm glad this happened so she can hopefully learn to relax and not let her mouth run so freely. Another one says, my biggest takeaway is she is limiting womanhood and femininity to a pair of heels and a skirt. This is followed by gay men taking from women, as if heels and dresses/skirts weren't worn by all men from their conception and even to this day. So, I mean, opinions.
Right.
You're allowed to feel how you want to feel. I personally was not offended, but I do understand why people were offended, and I am glad that she apologized.
Yes, I'm glad she apologized too. Also, we missed somebody earlier on, Heather Brinson.
Heather?
Hi, loves. Tomorrow's the big day, dress shopping. Wish me luck, and don't forget that shambong for me. We will not forget the shambong for you.
It's coming.
Yes, thank you, thank you. And I'm glad we brought up this Wendy thing because it was something that was all over social media.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you read those responses as well. For me, I think the biggest thing you educated me on today was some of the easy insults that females will tend to say towards gay men specifically. And I was mind-boggled, you guys. Courtney could tell you about my reaction. I just was like, how is this? What?
Yeah.
Why do people even say these things?
There's layers to it, Maddison.
There's a lot of layers to it. It's an issue that will probably be brought up again. But I agree with you. I don't think Wendy meant any harm by it. I think what she was trying to say is like, you guys do everything so well, and now you're wearing things better than we are. Again, not okay, but I really don't believe she was trying to be hurtful.
Yeah, I don't think that there was malice.
Right.
But she was wrong.
Exactly.
And we, as people that sit at a table, sometimes might say things that trigger people.
Right.
And we acknowledge that and we move on.
Exactly. And I also want to shout out somebody who's celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary,
Oh.
Tina. Happy anniversary
Tina. Happy
on
anniversary,
this Valentine's
Tina.
Day. That's amazing. Okay, let's move on, you guys, and get into this Rihanna news
I see
because
her.
Rihanna fans are losing their minds right now. So Rihanna confirmed on her Instagram that she was back in the studio working on new music. She is actually working with the Neptunes, which is Pharrell Williams' group. So everyone is freaking excited. Everyone is losing their mind. She also did a recent interview with The Cut and confirmed that she is going to be spending her first single girl Valentine's Day after her relationship in the studio working on new music. She confirmed she's working with Pharrell. She said she's very excited. How do we feel? I'm at least happy she's making music. That gives me comfort.
I'm excited, but the only reason why I feel just a little bit of a type of way was because we had the Shaggy report come out where he said she wanted me to audition, but in the report it was saying that Rihanna's team told him that you can't, it's not really meant for you because we're already choosing the songs for the album. We're mixing and mastering and we're choosing songs for the album. That was like a month ago.
Right.
So if you're choosing songs for the album, it meant to me, this is my fault for assuming that the album might have been finished.
Right.
This to me says it's nowhere near finished potentially, and that we're still gonna have to wait until probably the summer, and I'm just thirsty.
Courtney's like, I don't have time to wait for the summer.
It's like no harm.
I need it
like
now.
I'm not mad, I'm just like thirsty.
Right.
I feel starved out.
I think you kind of thought something was coming sooner, so now when you get
Yeah.
this news, it's almost like you're excited, but also let down a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's like the same thing with Adele. We were hearing from reports that Adele was coming in December. I'm
Don't remind
tired
me.
of seeing Adele out, and we're talking about Adele's weight instead of talking about Adele's new single. You get what I'm saying?
Completely agree. I want to shout out Nina. Feisty Friday, so gorgeous. The mirror says yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I see you guys are having some
I see.
mixed thoughts about Pharrell.
Wesley says, after what Pharrell did with Sweetener, I'm scared with this now. Now, this is the true unpopular opinion, Maddison. Sweetener, unfortunately for y'all, is Ariana's best album. Can I tell you why?
Yes.
Where the Grammys for the other ones?
No, you're right.
Y'all hold the Grammys to such a high regard, such a standard. The fact of the matter is, artistically, Sweetener was the best album, and the reason for that was Pharrell.
I don't hate Pharrell. I
love Pharrell.
I think that he's super talented.
He laid the groundwork for a lot of y'all faves to do what they do.
And I was looking at pictures of him and I was like, Courtney, he literally has not aged.
No.
He has not aged at all. And I also just feel like he has this energy, and I don't know how to describe it, but you know how you just kind of see somebody and you feel like being around them and being in their presence would just be calming, it would be positive,
Yes.
and it would be just a great experience. That's how I feel about Pharrell. I just feel like he gives off such a loving, positive energy that I want to be around him.
I feel
Similar
like
to Alicia Keys, like just that zen
just
that they put off. I don't know what it is.
if you're worried about Pharrell, look at it this way. At least at the core of it all, the artist that is working with Pharrell is going to give us something different.
True.
That's why I'm excited that when I saw Megan in the studio.
Right.
Because I don't want no more of these, and I'm going to steal your daddy, and I'm going to take your diamonds. I want to hear something different. And I'm excited. You get what I'm saying? So I was very, very pleased to see her in the studio with Pharrell.
Yes, I'm excited. Either way, new Rihanna music is always good news. So snaps to that.
I'm
Bringing out my
excited.
sorority girl. But let's talk about some of the other new music that came out today. Billie Eilish's James Bond theme song came out. It's called No Time to Die. Sam Smith released a new song titled To Die For, and it is kind of gut-wrenching to release on Valentine's Day, but it is really, really good. I love Sam Smith.
Me too.
Migos, Travis Scott, and Young Thug released a song called Give No Expletive. It's actually pretty good too. And then Sabrina Carpenter, like I said, she released a song called Honeymoon Fades, and it's so good. Honeymoon
that up.
Fades. I didn't finish that out, but yeah, it is actually really good, and I agree. If you've been sleeping on Sabrina Carpenter, go give this a listen, and I guarantee you'll change your mind.
I think I saw Wesley say something earlier in the chat that she signed to one of the worst music labels of them all. And I'm like, it explains so much. You
Right.
don't ever hear anything about her.
Never. Like,
And she has
positive
always
or,
putting out music.
Positive or negative. Which I feel like sometimes in this instance, it would be like bad press is still good press.
Yeah.
Because I feel like her name gets lost.
Yeah,
Other
that's a
than
good
with
way
her
to put it.
fans. Like her fans obviously are following everything she does, but I feel like if you're not a Sabrina Carpenter superfan, you'd never know what's really happening.
Hollywood Records, Wesley said.
Hollywood Records. Also, Maddison Beer released new music today. I did not forget Maddison Beer, Anthony Blake. It's okay. Maddison Beer released new music. We talked about her yesterday and how she gifted her assistant a $50,000 brand new car. So we love Maddison Beer. She's doing fine. She's good. I just wanted to shout out Sabrina Carpenter because I feel like she doesn't get enough attention.
And I want to say one thing, man.
Yes.
One messy thing. One messy moment before we bring out Shambong and all of that.
Okay. Wow. You already need the Shambong.
I do.
Okay.
I was trying to let it go and let this week just conclude, but I really want to say this to the Zayners.
Oh, to the Zayners. I thought this was to the Madison Beer people. Okay.
No. Because it reminded me of this.
Oh, okay.
When y'all want us to bring awareness to things, there's a certain kind of couth you should have, because we have a platform where we can say something good or something bad. Now, y'all bombarded us with information about Free Zayn, and we came up on our table and we spoke about Zayn, and I thought we were very fair about bringing awareness to Zayn's situation. A lot of Zayn fans were very upset that we were forgetting things, and of course we were streaming the album, and this, that, and the third. Y'all, just be glad we're bringing awareness. No one forgot Maddison Beer on purpose.
Very good.
It's a lot of music that came out.
Yes, exactly. Also, Tame Impala released a new album.
The disco stuff.
Yes. Love myself some disco. But let's go ahead and bring out
Shambong Day. Woo! Shambong Day. Yay! Shambong Day. Woo!
Here he is, everybody.
Here he is.
T-Tribe for you
Valentine's
guys.
Day.
For Valentine's Day. He's doing this for you. He normally doesn't like to come out all the time. Yay! Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you. Okay, let's get into, you guys, this Demi Lovato news.
It's got a shooting star on it.
Oh my God.
We gotta make a wish.
Make a wish. Okay. T-Tribe, make a wish too. All right, you guys, let's get into the Demi news. So Demi Lovato posted on her Instagram some love for Justin Bieber's new album. She talked about how it's full of fire, sending him love, and in the comments, people were not pleased. They were saying, WTF, this makes me so sad, what is happening? People were mad because obviously, you know, she's supposed to be good friends with Selena Gomez. To me, the reason why I found this post annoying is because I do not care for Scooter Braun and his business antics, and I feel like Demi Lovato is too talented to be a brown noser. She is sucking up to Scooter Braun by posting this. At least that's how I feel. And I just feel like, why do you need to do that? You're Demi freaking Lovato. You don't need to suck on anyone's lower intestine. You are talented. You are everything on your own. I just found this, like, she was trying to get in Scooter's good graces, and I just didn't like it. But that's just me. I felt some type of way when I saw that.
Just because I don't know 100%, did Ariana say anything about the album?
Nope, not anything that I've seen so far. Which is why I actually found it very interesting, because I think Ariana is at a level with Scooter where it's like she's proven herself. She did the 2 albums back to back. She did the tour. She pushed through all of her mental health issues. And she, I feel like, gets a pass from him from right now because she has literally been kind of the one Scooter artist who's been keeping things afloat while Justin got his ish together. Demi worked on her comeback, that whole thing.
I just feel like if y'all force Demi to pick a side, then she gets dragged.
And I don't think she should have to pick a side, but I also just feel like it didn't come across genuine, and maybe that's where I'm struggling. If I felt like she always supported Justin Bieber, she always tweeted about him, always put him on her Instagram, I wouldn't care that much. I'd be like, you guys need to relax, the Selena thing is over. But I just felt like it was forced, and I think that's where I'm struggling.
I feel like she should post Justin. And the reason why...
On her grid, though?
Yes, and the reason why is because at the end of the day, y'all, this is a team.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
I know.
This is like, she's at work. Like, I don't understand why everyone is upset. She's at work. Y'all want her to look like she's the weak link in the team?
Yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't, if I were Justin and Demi didn't post my album and you're the new girl in my cafe, I would feel some type of way. Actually, I am waiting on Ariana to say something because that's your team.
Right.
At the end of the day, no matter how you feel about the coach, that is your team. You should support your teammates. Justin is sick, as y'all keep saying. So, like, I don't understand why.
You always bring that up, but correct.
That's what y'all say.
I know.
He's sick, but he's going on tour and he's coming out with another album, maybe. Like, you know what? He's sick. So, I mean, Demi's sick too. Sick people helping sick people. I don't understand why people are upset.
I do understand what you're saying of it's just business. I think it's just my own bias, not even towards Demi, Justin, any of that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, and you guys know I say this all the time, I think my real issue is with Scooter, and maybe that's where I'm getting a little irritated with the post. Like, it honestly, at the end of the day, has nothing really to do with Demi, Justin, Selena. It really, I think, all goes back to Scooter Braun, and I don't know what my problem is. Obviously, I think, you know, several things about him, but I think he just rubs me the wrong way, like, really, really, really bad. And so I think that's why I'm getting so irritated by this post.
It would be real strange, just to put it into perspective for y'all, it would be real strange for a boss of mine to say, let's all go to church and we all get in the car together and we all go and sit in church and we all sit and pray together and get our tattoos and rise from the ashes, and then when my project come out, you don't bless my project. That's how I look at it as. How are you going to sit up here and pray next to me? The whole world is mad that you're sitting up here praying with me and you're not even really supporting me.
No, I know, I get it. Jakara said, Maddison, I totally agree. Demi needs to sit down, but then a lot of people are agreeing with you as well and saying it's business, it's not an issue.
Yeah.
And then I feel like we're all on the same page when it comes to Scooter Braun, though.
Yeah, yeah, that ain't.
Honestly, that's what it really comes down to.
I don't agree with really anything that Scooter does, but I do agree with Demi backing up her teammate. I do. And I'm waiting on Ariana.
It is business at the end of the day, and I totally understand that. Like I said, I think my real issue is with the guy up top, and that's why I'm just struggling. Because I just feel like I said, Demi is doing this to please somebody who she doesn't even necessarily need to try that hard to please.
Yeah.
But that's that's just my own issue with the situation. Like, I'm totally letting my own personal feelings cloud my judgment on this.
Did you want me to pour yours,
business.
Maddison?
Oh yeah, just a little one.
Just a splash.
But yes, while you're pouring that up, you guys, let's move on and get into the Sophia Richie, Kylie Jenner, Khloe and Tristan, Robin Blac Chyna news. So turn your volumes down. Turn them down.
Turn them down. Because it's going down.
For
Jenner T-Turn. Hello to everyone in your office.
Hello to everyone in your office on this Valentine's Day. We're kicking it off with Sophia Richie, you guys. Lionel Richie spoke to Life and Style magazine and revealed that Sophia Richie, she can't only act, but she can also sing. He revealed that she actually sings really, really well, and then he went on to praise all of his children for taking chances and stepping forward. He went on to say that his, quote, fingers are crossed for big things ahead in Sophia's career. I think he just wants her to be known for something other than Scott Disick's girlfriend. So he's like, go sing, go act, go do whatever you need to do.
Is Kylie gonna feature on her single?
Can
she remix Rise and Shine? Can she do that?
I feel like she's actually not probably going to pursue music just because obviously her dad is Lionel Richie, and I think she doesn't even want to try to kind of tap that at all. But I'm just interested now. I want to hear her sing. Now I'm like, can we let Sophia go viral for singing? I'm kind of curious now.
I wouldn't mind. If she can sing, baby, sing. Please go on and sing. Even Kim tried to sing.
I remember that.
We
did get one club hit,
they playing
if you will, kind of.
No, Sophia, why you can't cover Jam and really give Jam a chance?
Because
it wasn't a bad song.
I think then she would still be connecting herself to the Car Jenners, which honestly,
Okay.
I think she's trying to kind of step away from.
Well, what is she gonna try to sing?
I don't know, but just fun fact, she can sing. I doubt she's ever gonna try to sing anything. I think Lionel's just trying to put it out there that she can do other things besides date Scott Disick.
How about
you know what I'm saying?
Sophia Richie, we need to get you with one of these EDM DJs, like a DJ so-and-so, and get you one of them, and you just sing a hook. And the song could be like 6 minutes, and something uplifting like, you will rise.
That gives me anxiety.
Yes, for the second parties, girl.
That gives me anxiety. Shout out to Below. Happy B-Day to our day makers. Hit it, Leo and Shambong Day. Yes, exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about Kylie Jenner, you guys. So she revealed on her Instagram story that she had a huge hair makeover. She said that her celeb stylist, she went in for a trim and he ended up cutting all of her hair off. and it is not a wig. At least it does not appear to be a wig.
Y'all, I really need y'all to know that the docket literally says Kylie Jenner cut all of her hair off, and it doesn't appear to be a wig.
Serious news on Valentine's Day, people. Direct words.
How do you feel about her
copying my bob? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, well.
No, I think Kylie can obviously pull off any hairstyle. I think she can pull off literally anything. I think it's fine. Everyone's just freaking out because she always has, you know, her signature long black
Does she
locks.
look like Willy Wonka?
No, I mean, she didn't post it styled. Like, it was still wet when she was posting it. So I feel like we have to see it styled to make sure it's not.
Willy Wonka joints.
It's not, yeah. We don't want to curl it under everybody. We want it to just
like
be straight or a wave. No. We don't flip it under. That's not where we want to go.
If we come back and Kylie done flip this hair,
if she flipped it under, then
don't
we
be mad when I
can
call her
definitely
Willy.
have some situations. I want to shout out Elizabeth as well. Thank you so much.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Janet said her hairstylist said she was playing. You guys, it does not appear that she is playing though. Like when you look at the Instagram story, it
Really?
is.
It's that short?
It is. I mean, it's pretty short. It is short.
Well,
it is short. Really short.
Go off.
But I'm not mad about
She
it.
can always put a wig on.
Exactly. And she can also afford extensions. So we all know she'll be
yes,
fine. But let's move on and talk about Rob and Chyna.
Oh,
we have another update.
I'm going to take this, Shannon.
Yeah, go ahead and take this while I read this because this is a lot. We have another update thanks to those court documents filed. You guys know we talked about this yesterday where Chyna is asking for the assault and battery case to be dismissed. So during a deposition in September of last year, Hollywood Life reports that Chyna is on video speaking to a lawyer and admitting that she did wrap an iPhone cord around Rob's neck. She says she did it, quote, jokingly, and that afterwards they, quote, had fun. She also admitted to ripping Rob's shirt. She just didn't remember if it was before or after the phone cord situation. During the deposition, the lawyer asked if when Chyna wrapped the cord around Rob's neck, if she did so by holding it with two hands. She agreed that she did, but, quote, not to hurt him, no. She denied pulling the cord and trying to choke him, but Rob still, obviously during his deposition, says something else. It doesn't sound like he took it like a joke. He called the phone cord situation a dumb thing to do, quote, to the father of their child who takes care of her family and just had a child with her. What do we think?
Maddison, this is not a good situation.
I know.
I hate it. Why are y'all beating each other?
I don't know. Also, Elizabeth.
Why does it have to go that far?
We did shout you out, but your message was retracted, so I don't know if something happened with the super chat, but we did see you and we appreciate you. Yes, hello. I'm sorry. It says your message was retracted.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
even see
sorry
that.
we didn't see. There was no message on there, but hello, we see you.
I'm agreeing with Brenda. Brenda said it's a mess.
Yeah.
And honestly, can someone just pay the other and get the baby somewhere safe? You know what I mean? So this all playing out in front of us, this is like messy and stupid.
For me, to even try to use the fact that it was a joke as part of a defense is where I really struggle because I'm like, what does that mean? You are teaching your children. What are you doing in front of your children? Why do you think that's okay? I think that goes back to what Chyna grew up with. Like, why does she think that's okay to joke about that? I just think this is such a bigger issue than she's trying to make it out to be. And she's trying to say, oh, it was a joke, you know, everything we did, like, whatever, it's fine. It needs to be dismissed. And I'm like, this is not helping your case, I feel like.
It's not. I wish we could fast forward to the end of this case because I am kind of curious to see how this is going to end and where Blac Chyna's career is going to be.
And
like, where does she do after this?
I feel like this has to get brought up in the Dream custody case, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is kind of going towards that violent behavior that Khloe and Rob claim, you know, Chyna displays in front of Dream, why Dream sometimes comes back from her house and she's more aggressive. I just feel like this is all so bad.
I have a question for after watchers that will watch this and defend Blac Chyna. They say things, Maddison, like a child needs to be with her mother regardless.
With her mother regardless.
Oh yes. Oh Maddison. Oh, they get real mad. I have a question for y'all. If Blac Chyna is allegedly violent and allegedly a drunk, is that safe for a child? Does a child need to be around that? Because I don't think so.
And it kind of goes back to how we always say sometimes you don't choose your family. And I feel like if Chyna is not healthy herself, how can she help raise her child? You know
And
what I
that's
mean?
and that's not to say forever.
No, not forever.
Not forever.
And whenever we've reported on it, we've made sure to explicitly say that is not Rob's end goal to keep Dream away from China forever. It's just in the interim until she can definitely kind of get everything together. My thing is, I feel like that's such a naive and just honestly kind of dumb comment to make, because just because someone is their biological mother doesn't mean that they should always be raising a child.
Tyga has custody of King, Maddison?
We do not know the exact agreement with Tyga, King, and China.
But we know that King be with Tyga most of the time.
Tyga is, yes.
I'm just saying because Brenda said Tyga.
Tyga is with King most of the time based on what we see on social media. As far as what court documents state about their custody agreement, I do not know.
Tyga and China's son King seems to be safe, so who knows what happens behind closed doors. So here's a question. Why is King fine under the care of Tyga most of the time and Dream is not under the care of China most of the time?
Right.
Can y'all answer that?
Right. It's very
I would be a real mediocre lawyer. I really would, because I'd be asking them questions.
Courtney would be like,
I'm about to be Kim.
I want to collect a check, but also, why are we here?
Yeah, literally. Honestly, I'm about to call
That would
Kim.
be you.
Kim,
That would be you.
how you did that, girl? Can you lend me a couple bucks?
You need an intern. He's ready.
I'm ready.
He's ready. Okay, let's move on, you guys, and get into this Justin Bieber news. If you are ready for
it's
it,
that time.
it is
All right.
that time. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you guys, actually, we're going to talk about Khloe and Tristan first. I just saw this. But if you guys are getting excited for the Justin Bieber news, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Put the ice cream cones
Start
in the chat.
telling your friends now so
Start
they can
telling
get
your
ready.
friends now, because we got to get through this Khloe and Tristan news real quick, and then we'll get into the Justin news. But you guys, Khloe and Tristan, we have more proof that they have definitely reconciled, that they're back together. We have a new report from Hollywood Life. A source spilled how the family feels about them reuniting. A source said that no matter what, the family supports one another and knows that all relationships have their ups and downs. The source went on to say, quote, "They were there for Khloe through the breakup to talk or whatever she needed, and they'll be there to support her if being with Tristan makes her happy." The insider went on to say that Khloe and Tristan's relationship continues to get better and better as time goes on. They're reportedly communicating more and in a better place. The source raved about how Khloe and Tristan talk about co-parenting all the time. He also sees her and True as much as he can, even during basketball season, which is his busiest time. The source ended the insider info saying, quote, "This is a slow, gradual process, but the family has been very supportive of whatever Khloe wants with Tristan. It seems he's really trying to work things out between them." That's how I feel about that.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna. Hello, hello. We also have Stormy. Tristan is the finesse king. I stan a legend.
I don't. I wonder, Maddison, you know how...
I'm taking this while you tell your opinion.
You know how the girls say, and by the girls I mean Diddy, more money, more problems?
Yes.
Which would y'all rather have? Would y'all rather be broke with the problems you have right now? Would you rather be rich with no self-worth, sense of self-worth?
I think I'd rather be exactly how I am.
Yeah, because this is embarrassing. I know we say this like 5 times a week, but this is very embarrassing for her. I wish that the family would have the same energy with Tristan as they did with Jordan.
Thank you. Or just with anyone who's wronged them in the past.
I agree.
I feel like they're so quick to kind of, you know, kick people out of the circle, definitely take a united front. And I understand they're having to be cordial with him for True.
There's a baby. He
For
has
True.
to be with Khloe.
Exactly. We saw the promo too, where Kim was like, you know, for True's sake, I want to make sure that, you know, we're always cordial, we're always nice, we're always polite. But I think that you can be cordial, polite, and nice without inviting them to dinner, without inviting them to every family affair, without obviously telling your sister we'll support you if you get back together. Like, I feel like it's just all complete clownery in my opinion.
I agree. If that were my family, I would be looking out for a dream.
For a family that really shouts it from the rooftops,
Yes.
we are here for each other no matter what, through thick and thin, everyone else, it doesn't matter, we're the core, we're the ones who stick together. To me, this doesn't shout sticking together. And that's just because I think if you really love your sister and you really want what's best for her, you should not support her getting back with somebody who publicly humiliated her twice.
Just Subscribe said, do y'all think he will cheat again?
Yes. 1,000%.
Yes, we would be dumb to say no.
1,000%.
I just think that Tristan might be a little bit more careful, but maybe not. You get what I'm saying? Because
I would like to think he would be more careful, but clearly he hasn't learned his lesson the first 2 times.
I'm sure if Tristan could have controlled that night with Jordan coming out, he would have.
Oh, the problem was that he was on a plane. Don't forget that, you guys. Whenever TMZ broke that news, posted the report, Tristan was in the air. So he had no way of being able to get in front of that at all. The only thing he tried to do to get in front of it was say fake news, but then it was too late because Jordan was already scheduled to do Red Table Talk. We already had Khloe tweeting.
So fast.
Everything happened so fast that literally by the time he landed, it was like...
It was over.
That's why he had to delete his fake news.
We had already sat at the table and everything.
You're looking like a full-on idiot, more so than you already did by tweeting fake news. I want to shout out Georgina. Tyler Henry already told her there is someone else. Apparently, she is not listening.
Well, insanity.
It is insanity. And then Jasmine said, do you guys think he will be in the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Well, if Courtney is there less, that just means somebody's got to be there more, so.
And I think if he's not in Keeping Up with the Kardashians, he's going to appear on Khloe's web series.
Yep,
they might save Tristan, honestly, for that, because they're going to need people to have some reason to watch that over, not even over Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but obviously in addition to. And that's the one thing that Khloe really has that everyone is so curious. It's like you hate it. You hate that she would ever get back with somebody like that, but it's one of those things that you need to see it to believe it. And so I think they know that that's how some people will watch her web series. But that's just my own opinion.
Maddison, I really would love to meet Khloe Kardashian one day to shake her hand and say I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I don't feel bad for her at this point. I just kind of feel like, wow, she feels like she has to do this.
No. I think you would meet Khloe and say, I'm sorry. And we all know when I meet Tristan Thompson, I'm just going straight in for the junk punch. That's all I've got to do. And I will feel so much better. Then I'll come back to the table. I'll look like I've gone to therapy. I'll just be so relaxed. I'll get my revenge out.
It's time for me to tell my truth now.
Exactly, my truth. With a nice crying YouTube video cover photo to go along with it.
All right, my truth.
My truth. I can't. Okay, you guys, let's get into this Justin Bieber news because I know you all have been waiting for it. Also, I see Elizabeth is saying, I want the new hot couple to be Rob Pattinson and Selena. And while that would pain me, I would accept it, but it would pain me because I just love Rob Pattinson so much.
I don't see it, but I wouldn't be mad at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm still holding out that she gets with Kid Cudi. Just saying.
That would be good.
I'm not letting that go until someone literally, Kid Cudi or Selena or someone really close to them comes out and says it's not happening. I'm going to root for that until I hear one of those things. But you guys, Justin Bieber, Changes is out. Happy Valentine's Day. This is an entire album literally dedicated to loving his wife. Every track is about love. There is no way to spin it. It is all about his love for Hailey.
I want to ask the T-Tribe something before we start getting into the meat and potatoes or the tofurkey and potatoes for our vegans. If you heard Changes, can you please leave a letter grade in the chat?
Oh,
from
a letter
F
grade.
through A+.
Okay, I love that. What would be your letter grade?
I'll save that for the end.
Oh.
I want to say that the album Changes is not a bad album.
Oh my God.
But I want to ask y'all a question, another one, and y'all can ask this one.
Wow.
What
I'm looking at the grades and.
Did y'all not feel like a lot of it sounded the same? It was a very cohesive piece of work. It was very Justin trying to adopt the sound. I will say that.
Yes.
However, I did feel as though at least for half of the album, a lot of the songs sounded alike. And that's not a bad thing. It just gets monotonous.
Right. I think for me, so I listened to it while I was getting ready this morning, and I told Courtney, I was like, I knew this would happen, but I was hoping it wouldn't. So I listened to it in order. I always try to do that just because I feel like a lot of albums tell a story that way.
Yes, ma'am.
And the first song that made me stop to actually check my phone to be like, oh, which one is this? Was the song with Post Malone. And I think it's because it's the first song that actually comes up that does sound different. It's the first one that kind of makes you stop and kind of want to, even if it's slow, like I'm cool with a slow jam. But it was the first one that I was kind of like, okay, what's this? What's this?
I want to say, honestly, waited for it, but I could have done without Post on that song.
Okay.
I will say all of the songs that I did like on Justin's album were the features.
Same. I liked the one with
And
Lil Dicky too.
That's the one I like the most. That's the song I like the most. Intentions, the Lil Dicky song, the Post Malone song, and the Travis Scott song.
Yeah.
And it sucks that I'm sitting here going, the Travis Scott song, the Post Malone song, because it's a Justin Bieber album. Unfortunately, I felt like Justin didn't shine in the way that he has in the past. It felt like he was trying to reach for journals almost, and was like, oh! And like I said, I wanted to come to the table and be like,
Yeah.
He got us, Maddison.
I know.
Left me balder than I already am. And my whole entire wig with the lace is on.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I mean, I think for me, I liked the song Changes. If I had to pick one solo Justin Bieber song that I was like, oh, this is good, I did like that one just because I felt like the message was really powerful. I do love a good slow song every now and again. And so I do have to say, if I had to pick one, it would probably be that one. For me, I agree. I think the Lil Dicky song was one of probably my favorite. Then maybe the Posty song. And I'm so mad because I agree. I wanted to come here and like be so blown away and just sing Justin's praises, because I feel like a lot of the time we're sitting here constantly criticizing him and being, a little harsh in some people's opinions. So I was really looking forward to being able to do that, and it just is not happening. I felt like it was kind of just something I would put on in the background while maybe I'm falling asleep. Like, not to get pepped up.
I'll say this. Marissa put it very simply. 2 words to describe the album. It's cute. It was not an awful album. It was not a terrible album. It wasn't even a bad album.
No, not at all.
It was mid. It was very tepid. It tried. There was effort. But it was all right.
I will say, I think it's a beautiful Valentine's Day gift for Hailey. Because, wow, their love must be so damn powerful that it inspired every single track on that album. So I have to say, what a great Valentine's Day gift for Hailey. Because, really, if you did not know Justin Bieber loved his wife before that album, you know now, because he made that crystal clear.
I will say this, Maddison. This album, in my opinion, would not have the same reception if it were released at any time that was not today.
I agree with that.
During the fall, girl, we've got options. We've got Post Malone, The Weeknd. We've got those girls, SZA, Summer Walker to listen to for that slow jam kind of bop. For the spring, there wasn't really nothing. Someone said in here, I was waiting for the album to crescendo, and it never did. And that is so accurate. Wouldn't have done anything in the spring. The Lil Dicky song might slap in the summer, but it just is a very Valentine's Day album.
Yes. If you are in love, this is for you.
Yeah.
There we go. And you're in love, but I still feel like, not quite. Also, the Jake Spencer, let's talk about this song, All Around Me, because this is the one that everyone is essentially bringing up. And that is because at the end, you can hear a baby like cooing, giggling, laughing. We actually have it pulled up for you guys. Leo's gonna hit it so you guys can hear this baby noise for yourself. So obviously with that baby noise at the end of the first track on the album, All Around Me, people are already theorizing that this is hinting at Hailey being pregnant. All the tweets are in, you guys. Everyone's like, did you hear the baby noise? Does this mean Hailey's pregnant? Is Hailey with child? Does Hailey have a bun in the oven? Did you guys hear the baby noise? What do you think? And also, why?
Speculation, not confirmation. That was put on last minute after the outrage on the Instagram. And that's immediately what I thought. I did not think Hailey was pregnant for a second.
Yeah.
Obviously not. I just feel like that was tacked on at the end because there's really no other way to explain that.
I feel like that was tacked on to prove that this is Justin's new family man era. He has gone through these changes. He went through the bad boy phase. He had his mental health struggles. He struggled with his health. He's come out on the other side of the tunnel. He's a married man now. He's gonna be a father. He's ready for this next adult chapter of his life. And that's where I kind of felt like the baby noise was coming in. Do I think it was kind of an odd way to go about sending that message? Yeah, I mean, I felt like it wasn't 1,000% necessary. We all know Justin wants children.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much openly talks about that whenever he's asked or has the chance. We know him and Hailey are definitely practicing making babies.
Yes,
we
they
talked
are.
about that yesterday. So I feel like that kind of went without saying, but if he wants to be literal and let people know that him and Hailey 1,000% want children, that's what this was. But I don't think she's pregnant right now. I really, really don't, you guys.
No,
like,
I
at
don't
all.
think she's pregnant at all.
At all.
I want to ask, letter grade Maddison.
A letter grade, I was saying, some of you were giving it A's, but I was saying a lot of C's, D's, and a lot of F's. I think for me, I would probably give it a C.
I would say B. Because
Okay,
I would say
wow.
B because the production is what saved it. The production and the features. Unfortunately, Justin should have been the hero in his own project, but he felt a lot like a sidekick.
Ooh.
And that's just how I feel. Like Justin has been like the hero for how long, the star for how long. You know, things like boyfriend. Remember that boyfriend? Sorry, like it was like the world stopped.
Yeah.
And Justin come out and do one of these, get that hair to the side.
Even love yourself. You should go and love yourself.
I don't know.
Like that was so good. That actually came up while I was listening today, and I was
Yeah.
like. See, I was like, it's really bad that this old Justin Bieber music is coming in with my changes listening
Yeah.
because it just is reminding me again that I'm like, not quite the same. Not quite the same.
Beliebers,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
You've been
Yeah.
waiting for this for a long time. So congratulations. Your fave got you an album. It is
Thank you.
on Valentine's Day. It is a holiday.
Yes.
He loves his wife. He's
Sure
in a
does.
healthy, happy relationship.
Every day.
So that is something to celebrate.
And the last thing I want to say is,
We'll pour one more shambong.
yeah, if Justin get,
I
yeah,
can
you
tell
go first.
Courtney needs it.
If Justin did that, all I'm gonna say is Demi, open up them chops, girl.
Get to hollering,
Get to
as
hollering.
you like to
She
say.
might as well holler over an EDM beat.
Get
girl.
to hollering.
Get to hollering.
Get to hollering. And a lot of you are kind of saying the same thing. We have Rosha giving it an A, and then Wesley said, all I want and need is a new Gaga song.
Oh, she's coming.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, she's coming.
She is coming. And then Erica said, where is my Ring music video for Selena Gomez? I saw something hopefully next week. I don't know if it's not going to come today. I feel like Selena loves to premiere things during the morning tea. And if it hasn't premiered yet, I doubt it's coming. But let's hope for next week.
I'm glad that it's not now, because then we would have heard the cries of, she's trying to overshadow Justin.
And I think a Ring music video totally would have.
Look at how no one is overshadowing the other on Justin's big day. Congratulations. Let's not forget this moment.
Yes. Cheers to
that.
Justin Bieber. There we go. You never thought you'd hear us say that. All right, you guys. That is all the time we have. Please make sure to look out for Daily Rewind later this afternoon.
Yeah.
Moments of the week tomorrow. Also, we will not be here on Monday. We have the day off for President's Day.
Yes, we do.
So there will be no morning tea on Monday, but that just means it's going to be even more tea on Tuesday, and it will be Tequila Tuesday.
yeah.
And you guys know whenever the week starts off on Tequila Tuesday, it's always going to be
wild.
crazy and wild. So make sure you guys set your alarms, set your reminders that we will be back on Tuesday. Don't forget. In the meantime, make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter. We'll make sure to post on our stories and update you guys on our shenanigans with our long weekend.
Oh, yeah. for
You
sure.
know that we'll make sure to do that.
I'll give y'all some sneak peeks.
Yes, don't forget to show Shambong, Dave, and Hit It Leo lots of love on this Valentine's Day as well, because we could not do this without them.
Absolutely.
And you guys, make sure you're also following us on TikTok too.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. I know we haven't posted, but we'll get to it, okay? We will get to it, I promise, promise, promise. But other than that, we'll see you guys on Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday, no tea on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day, and we love y'all.
We love you. Yes.
Now hit it, Leo.